Hey, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode here at Tears and Wheats Road. This is your girl, Lottie, coming back with another intuitive message here. Just adding on to the message that we had. Spirit said that we might as well keep the party going, keep the party moving. We were discussing what it is, what it means to just be me. What does being mean to you? Right? So, yeah, we talked about the ability to just be yourself, accepting you, the whole you, looking at your light side, your shadow side, digging into that shadow work and yeah, balancing that stuff out, right? So if you know there's some things in your shadow side that need to be worked out, go ahead and balance them out. Take inventory of you. Make a little list. Sometimes I do that. I make a little list for myself and see what it is that I think I can improve. And, communication is a key factor. So I'm always working on how to communicate better. Being in tune with self, nurturing myself, giving and receiving. How am I giving and receiving? What do my boundaries look like? What do my relationships look like? Going through the list, seeing where it is that, what's inspiring me, what's speaking to me, and where does that come from? Just really digging deep, asking myself those empowering questions and just see what comes out and deal with the honesty of me, right? So to just kind of talk about the shadow work. There's some great books and journals out there on doing shadow work that'll help you dig into that darker side of you and pull some things out. So feel free to go on Amazon or and look at some of those journals. One of the girls in the tarot community, she's exclusively intuitive. I think it is. I think her name is Nialisha or something like that. She does a good shadow work journal book that I think you guys may be interested in. So if you are interested in that, please check one out. I definitely have a shadow book. I need to find it because it's packed in one of my boxes that hasn't come out yet. But we still, do the work of asking and inquiring of self and digging into those answers and see what we find out. Since we know, that's the shadow work. But I also, I have to increase the light. I ask the spirit to come in, and increase my lumens, brighten me up, continue to help me grow in terms of becoming lighter, right? So as I dig up all that old stuff, I want the Most High to come in, that spirit of joy, that kindness, that empathy, the compassion to come in and fill me up. So as I dig those things out, I find more ways to increase my lumens, right? Asking the source material that called us to be light to brighten my light, increase my lumens. I know I'm being descriptive. Y'all just go with me. We got our first card out. I don't know if you guys can see her. There she goes. Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? That's a perfect card for to talk about what does being mean, right? Think about how a parent would help you discover self, right? Help you be inquisitive and foster your curiosity, right? What are some things that you're curious about, and how do you learn more about it? What would you do to support that curiosity, right? All of that goes into being. If you know that you have an interest in geology and rocks or astrology and the stars or uh, sea life or whatever the case may be, do something to dig into that curiosity. Again, if you need healing, what would you say to yourself or what would you say to your child that was going through the same thing, right? Sometimes we don't have the opportunity to be mothered by a parent. It could be numerous reasons. Maybe they've transitioned or they're just absent, and for whatever the case may be. But we still have the opportunity to seek that parental support. And we do that through our connection with the Most High and also connection to self. Being in a position to give yourself that loving kindness and thinking about what is it that you would need to hear and then say it to you. I've needed someone to tell me that I was visible, that I was valuable, that I was worthy that I had something to say, that my voice mattered. Um, we were always taught to be able to speak, like, you can say what you need to say. It's all about how you said it, right? So as a kiddo, I always had to respect my elders, and even as an adult, I still have to respect and honor my elders. So there's always a way to communicate. I respect. I don't have a mate right now, but I want to have that respect. So how we speak to each other is kind and loving. And if we can't, then we definitely have some issues if we can't communicate in a loving way. There's some deeper issues going on that we need to root out. Yeah, Spirit is pushing this card here. Somebody may need to. I'm just trying to get that in there, guys, so you guys can see it. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Protection. Call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. Yeah, sometimes, again, if you need to heal, a parent might tell you you need to detach, and how do they say that? Oh, you just need to let it go, right? You need to heal and let it go. You need to accept the situation, surrender to it, and let it go. And when you do that, again, you open up that space to allow the Most High, the spirits of the Most High to come in, those spirits of joy, of peace, of understanding, of wisdom, compassion, might, strength, all of those things. Spirit is giving us Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. See if I can get that in there. There we go. There. And so the Most High is guiding you. The spirits are guiding you to be able to dig into self and support you while you go into self. It's not easy to face that shadow side, right? But as you face it, you have support doing so. Give yourself the love that you need as you address you. Like, so say if you had to face someone that you had conflicts with, right? And you want to reach a resolution. You want to solve the issue and get to peace, right? Even if that person is not invited to your current space, you still want to have peace so that you can go on away from that person in love, right? You can be healed. Sometimes we need to do that with our own selves, right? We need to go inside and look at that shadow self like it's a separate part, right? Like an entity, individual onto itself, but it's something that you and your current self are in conflict with. So you want to have a sit down with that shadow self in conversation to dig into, how did we get here and what is driving this chaos and conflict, and then seek to root it out and resolve it, right? You can come to compromise and acceptance and surrenderance within you so that you can heal your internal conflict. Um, it takes work and courage to face ourselves, but you can do it knowing that you have the support of yourself, treating yourself with love and kindness, giving yourself patience, right? And empathy all at the same time, understanding that you are in your process to enlightenment, to illumination, to have your lumens heightened, increased, right? That's what you want the Most High to make you so bright that you resonate with all of the wonderful good things it is that you want from the plane. And learning how to dig in, excuse me, guys, learning how to dig into self and heal that shadow side, balancing it yourself out, coming to a balanced polarity, right? One of the laws of one teaches us about polarity, polarizing ourselves either negatively or positively, or coming to just like that equal balance in polarity where it just is, right? All things just are. And then you get to a point where you start letting go of labels of good, bad, dark, light, and you just start seeing everything as an attribute or a characteristic of the source. Source calls all things into design to affect and bring about the syncopation that's required for life to ensue, to go on, for creation to manifest. We have chaos and we have design operating at the same time. Right, we see the randomness in nature in combination and things bumping protons, electrons, and all these reactions that happen that seem to be just randomly chaotic. And then we have other things in the system that are beautifully designed, right? I mean, the intricacy of it is so mind blowing that it just keeps you in wonderment, right? So it is the balance between the two, understanding that all things just are, and they are called onto the purpose of the source. And as the source continues to develop in creation, it gets an opportunity to again have that ever expansion, the ever unfolding roles where things just continue to unfold. I believe that's why they say that the universe is unbound, because as creation goes forward and these opportunities and potentialities express, how does that ever end, right? The recombinations are limitless. And in that mindset, so are you limitless. Once you come to balance with you and understand how you could wield all of these same source materials using the same principalities and laws, but we have to do it from a place of love and light, because that is where the most power lies, right? That high vibrational frequency, that frequency being so high that the ability to create and manifest your abundance from that space, baby, let me tell you, that's magician, that's manifestor, that's co-creation, that's co-piloting, right? But you have to be balanced with you, have to be balanced with you, you have to be balanced with source, and get into that deep knowingness and revelation. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. Thank you. Guys, look, we are growing every day. More and people are just coming in, coming. And I'm so grateful. I am overwhelmed. I mean, like literally, people will look at where I'm at in this position and call it peanuts. It's not to me. Every one of you guys are so paramount. The fact that you would subscribe and continue to come and listen and show the support is growing. And again, I see quantum leap. I see the quantum leap. I see the end. I know where we're going, and I can feel it. I feel the rise. I feel the rise in me. I feel the rise in us. I feel what's being done. The source is doing. I feel the syncopation. I know that it's resonating, and those who will need these will be magnetized for it. And again, like, subscribe, share it out. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. In all things I call, for our highest good, for our balance, our unity, our peace. And we're the wheat, baby. We are the wheat, and we are called for good bread. I just want y'all to know that. I just want you to know. And I'm so glad to be here to share this message with you. Thank you again so much. And I can't wait to talk to y'all the next time. Gotta run. Until then, ashe. Mwah.